The footballer and humanitarian Marcus Rashford just raised 120 million British pounds in investment. Here's why the pitch worked and what entrepreneurs can learn from him. First, he identified a huge problem that needs solving, which he cares about. He wanted to help kids in poor areas of England have healthy food, even if their parents couldn't afford it.
Right now, millions of people are relying on food banks to feed their families.
Why? Because as a kid, he grew up in a poor family and he knows what it's like to be hungry. Marcus had a clear purpose. Don't let kids go hungry like he did.
Do you remember being hungry?
Yeah, of course. If there's food on the table, there's food on the table. If there's not, I had friends that understood my same situation, and maybe it was possible for me to go to their house, get some food.
But despite fame and having a platform, he didn't just talk about it and demand action from others. He executed on his vision.
You know, we managed to get to the 100,000 mark, which means that we get to feed 400,000 children.
Marcus set up a foundation which has raised over £20 million and is delivering 3 million warm meals per week to kids all over the UK. As the summer months loomed though, he realised it wasn't enough. He recognised that many kids got their only warm meal of the day at school. This would stop during the summer months. So he asked an investor to help scale his concept so that kids would get that warm meal even when not in school. That investor is called the British government, an organisation that should have been taking care of this in the first place. But they said no, they would not invest in this idea. Big business needs tens of trillions of support. These millions could not be spent on hungry kids. Shame on you, British government. So did Marcus give up? Did he yell, complain, throw abuse on Twitter? No, he went out and pitched again. He shared his own experience as a kid, making his own purpose crystal clear. Marcus showed his human empathy for the problem, while blaming no one, and communicated his calm, determined, never-stop passion for his cause. Yes, he used his platform and audience based on his position as a footballer, but the position he truly leveraged was as a person who had done the work first. Millions of meals per week, amazing! After thousands of people began to back his Twitter campaign, he pushed further. This helped get the support of TV stations and celebrities. He built a movement. And finally, the investor had no choice. The pitch was too compelling. They understood and felt, finally, his purpose. After all, this is not a footballer. He's a humanitarian who enabled millions of meals per week to be delivered. And they decided to invest after all. Marcus Rashford is a genuine hero. He did not crow or boast about his achievement. He simply said thank you and got on with the next step in solving this problem he cares about. So here's what you as an entrepreneur can learn from him. Create a vision based on a pain that needs to be solved, which you genuinely care about. Act on that vision. Do the work. Build something. Get a team around you. Get something done. When you need to scale, pitch, pitch, and pitch again. Communicate your purpose, what you're solving, why you care, why they should care. Show what you've built and what you've achieved. Paint a vision of what could be achieved if you scale. If they say no, adjust the pitch based on their feedback and pitch again and again and again until you have a pitch which is so compelling the investor has no choice. They just have to say yes. Thanks, Marcus. You're a true inspiration.